Hey everybody, here's your weather update for you, recording this on the evening of Friday, June 4, and we've seen the summer temperatures move back in. Eventually some showers and storms will move back into the picture, although longer term we may get into a bit of a drier weather pattern across this part of the country, but that could be down the road a little bit. We'll talk about that here in just a second. I want to start out by one of the things that I throw up on my social media pages. If you get a chance to check out that, it's on Facebook or Twitter. I'm real easy to find. Go there, give me a follow, and I throw some random questions on there once in a while. The most recent one was this: what year was the last F5, or we now call it EF5 tornado in the state of Illinois? 2002, 1990, 1974, or 1969? And here's how it panned out. Over on the Twitter side, it was a tie between 1990 and 1974, with 40% each thinking that. Facebook, nobody thought 02. Most thought 1990. 16% thought 1974, and underneath where my picture is there, 1969 was 15%. So 1990, most people thought that, and indeed it was 1990. Interesting that it's been more than 3 decades since there's been an F5 or EF5 in the state of Illinois. So it's been a while. Here's the details. It was August 28th, 1990. Hit Plainfield, Illinois. That's not very far from Chicago, just southwest of Chicago. It killed 29 people and it injured over 350. Very interesting note. That's the only F5 or EF5 tornado ever recorded in August in the United States. We still see tornadoes in August, but we don't typically see the stronger tornadoes in August. So pretty unusual to see something like that, but that is the last time an F5 or EF5 has hit anywhere in Illinois. Okay, time to talk dew points. When dew points are below 60, it's pretty comfortable like it is right now, but when the dew points increase, it is less comfortable. So watch what happens with time. The dew points on Saturday are not too bad. The dew points on Sunday come up. You're going to notice more mugginess to the air, and as we get more moisture in the air, better chances we're going to start developing those afternoon, evening type showers and storms, starting as early as Sunday and continuing into next week. The wind right now coming in from the southwest. We'll stop this for you tomorrow, Saturday afternoon, around 3 p.m., kind of south to southwest. Not real strong, maybe around 10 miles per hour. And then as we get into the day on Sunday, we'll stop this again in the afternoon. Again, maybe slightly stronger, 10 to 15 miles per hour, but more out of a south direction. So those south winds will continue right through the weekend. How about rain? Well, we don't see anything for Friday night. We don't see anything for Saturday night. Now Sunday, remember the dew points start to come up. As the dew points come up, we have more moisture in the air, and so we may actually pop a few showers or scattered storms anytime from Sunday, say noon on. They look to be very widely scattered. I mean, not complete coverage of the area, but don't be surprised at least a few scattered showers or storms will pop up on Sunday afternoon, evening with the heating of the day and the moisture. So now we're going to look longer term now. This is all of next week. This is next Monday map positions. Notice some random low pressures anywhere from Texas into Oklahoma, and a big area of high pressures off the eastern seaboard. The low pressure is going to pull a lot of moisture into the area. So this is Monday. This is Tuesday. The high pressure is still east of here, and we get a lot of moisture coming in on those southerly winds. That's Tuesday. This is Wednesday. And again, the same thing, a lot of moisture coming in from the south. Same thing as we get into the day on Thursday. The pattern is going to be pretty stalled actually near the area, and there we are getting into Friday. So direct flow, a lot of moisture from the Gulf. The afternoon heating, it's going to generate showers and storms almost every day, it looks like, coming up next week. The threat of severe weather, typically in this type of a pattern, you don't usually see widespread severe weather, but you can get some of those afternoon storms that get a bit strong. So the 2 days next week that right now we might see a few stronger storms, this is called the CAPE, or basically the energy available. This is Wednesday. The numbers are pretty high, so we may see a few stronger storms in there on Wednesday. And now this is on Friday, and again in the middle of the afternoon. So I don't think there's going to be anything major, but there could be a few stronger storms in there mid to late week, just because we'll have enough heat and moisture going around to generate a few of those storms. Now let's talk rain, because we do see more rain coming. We're going to look at the 10-day forecast of rainfall on 3 models. This is the European. Heaviest rain south of here, but still some pretty okay rain for this area over the next 10 days. And remember that, because long term, I think it's going to start to dry out. So that looks pretty good. This is the GFS model. It's a little heavier, but again, you get the idea. Some decent rains are possible. And this is the Canadian model I just had on there. Whoops. And it also shows that we had some okay rain in the area. So let's look at the forecast. Saturday looks good for this area. Sunday, can't rule out a few of those scattered afternoon, evening type storms. And then next week, we're in a broken record pattern here. Almost every day, scattered showers and thunderstorms. The typical afternoon, evening variety will be the most likely. Highs in the low 80s, lows only dropped around 70. So could get pretty wet next week with almost a daily chance of some wet weather. Okay, we'll end with longer term because I do see a little change coming. This is the 6 to 10 day probability on temperature. This is June 10 to 14, above normal across much of the country, including here. And precipitation, we're kind of close in the 6 to 10 day. Remember, we're going to get the rain next week, but then the pattern looks to start changing more to a dry pattern. So when we look at 8 to 14 days now, this is June 12 to June 18. Notice the temperature, again, above normal across much of the country except the south, but here's one big difference. The precip probability during that time, the heavier rains look to be more south of here, and we seem to be getting into a drier weather pattern. So rain we get next week will be beneficial because we may go into a drier weather pattern once we hit about mid-June and also stay with the above normal temperatures. So that's kind of the way things are looking. If you're looking ahead to this weekend though, Saturday looks fantastic, but you may have to dodge a few of those afternoon, evening type showers and storms as we head for Sunday.